it's Happy Mail Queen. Today I wanted to share just some packaging that I've done. I'm getting ready to send out Happy Mail, and you know, I really need to send this out. I'm hoping it'll make it before Halloween. But I wanted to share it before I send it out. So anyway, let me just share some of the things that I have packaged. Some of the things that I had created for my design teams, like this. This one is the chip bag, and this is from my Crafty boutique from the Boo Mail bundle that she has, which is a digital kit. So in here, I just, what did I put in here? I think I ended up putting some picks. So I just took a bunch of the picks that I had bought from the Dollar Tree. So I'm just sharing some with my friends, and then they can use it for their crafting. And I just put it in a cellophane bag and then sticking it in there, and that's it. So this is really easy to put together, you guys. It's just basically like making an envelope, and you know, when you print it out, you know exactly pretty much where to fold it, because she gives you the lines. And then if you want to, you know, make it decorative, you can use your pinking shears just to trim the edges up here, add a ribbon, some trim. I did a whole video on this, so if I'll see if I can leave it at the end screen. I'll see if I can put the teeny tiny video, and you just click on it and it'll take you there. So anyway, that's what I did with these. So I did the same thing. I just put some picks in there. So this is ready to go. So on the bows, just in case you missed that video, these bows, this is the bat bows from KS Craft, and then this one is the spider web bow. So love these, and those are going out. I'm only able to send 3 Boo Mail this year because I just don't have time anymore to create and to send stuff. So the rest is going to be Merry Mail. Hopefully I'll have time to craft for Christmas when the kids like go on break or something. Okay, and then I made those bows. So the last time I shared the Angel's bow, this is another bow from KS Craft. I had made these. Do you guys remember when I had created the other new Christmas dice that she has? The one with the shaker reindeer mini album, that one. And then I had made this one using one of the little dies. Anyway, I wanted to create some Halloween bows, which I did share on one of my projects. But anyway, I created a bunch of them. They look like this. And I just used double-sided paper, so that way, you know, it's nicer. Made a bunch of these. These are what I have left over. And so let me just show you what I ended up doing with them. So I packaged some of them so that I can share, and then they can use it on their projects. So here's one right here. Oh, and it came off the... I didn't want to use like a glue dot because sometimes they're hard to remove. And then the recipient, you know, I don't want it to tear because these are paper bows. So I just added one of those dimensionals from the Dollar Tree, and I see now that it's not as sticky as the other dimensionals that I have. Negative on that one from the Dollar Tree. The one I recently bought it, you guys, because they were already like little squares, and I thought, oh, that's great. Well, they don't stick as nicely as the 3M that I had been using. So there you go. Okay, anyway, these are the bows. Aren't they pretty? I just use, I think this is Doodlebug paper, and then this one is one of those papers, the 6x6 papers from Joann's. But all I did is I cut paper that is 4 1/4 inch because I wanted to accommodate the bag that I have, which is like 4.5. I think it's 4.5 by 9. It's these cellophane bags that I got from Amazon. So anyway, yeah. So all I did was I took a 8.5 by, you know, your regular 8.5 by 11, And on the longer side, yeah, I cut 4.5 inch strip, and then this of course is 8.5, right? This is 8.5, and then I scored at 1 1/4 to fold like that, and then you can just decorate it, and it's a quick topper. It's a quick packaging. I did add this, but you don't have to, but this is just a die from my stash, which is a rectangle, and it fit perfectly in here, which is part of another KS Craft die, which is the purse die, I think it is, purse mini, something like that. And then I just used it on top here, and I put my bows. But yeah, so I just add a trim. This is a trim that my friend Bernadette gave me, and then some of these sequins that already had adhesive on it. I don't remember where I got it, if it was from Michael's, from the Dollar Tree, I'm not sure. And then this boo mail here, that's from the boo mail bundle, digital bundle from my Crafty boutique. And that's it. See, super easy. And this was just a piece of scrap paper that I had that's purple. That's perfect for this project, or you know, for packaging. That is horrible tape that I used there. I thought it was good because then it's not too sticky, but obviously it's really not sticking. And here I put these trim. I put this it's a trim, this one right here, that's Recollections trim from Michael's, from the Midnight Magic, I guess, line at Michael's. This is like a few years ago, and that was gifted to me, I think, by Sophia, Paper Sweets. But yeah, I need the bows, and the sequence is also falling off, which I'm so sad about. So obviously I need to maybe hot glue these, or use Fabri-Tac, because I didn't use Fabri-Tac. I thought the adhesive was nice and sticky, but they weren't. So anyway, isn't this purple? I think this is a Michael's paper, one of those purple, all purple paper pads, the 12 by 12s. Anyway, there's another boo mail, one of the ephemeras that you can get from that digital bundle from my Crafty boutique. So there's another one. And then what else did I make? I have these buckets from I think this was from Michael's from a couple of years ago. I bought it and there was a pack, and I only got to use only a few of them, but you can just put candy in there. So I put some shreds, these purple shreds that I got from, I think it was from Tuesday Morning a while ago. And then I did put some candy corn in there that my friend Bernadette gave me, and it's just to fill. It comes with this thing, first of all, and you open it like that. So that's staying on there so that they can open it. I was only able to put actually in here 2 Kit Kat, and I got the really small one from Target because I thought that's easy to package, and I could only fit 2 in there. I don't know, I couldn't fit any more. So maybe I can fit 1 more in there. I'm gonna see if I can. The thing is, because when you close it, you know, there's this part here, and it takes up that much more space inside. But it's just to kind of fill the space, because there's a lot of dead space in there too. After you put the 2 candy, fun size candy bars in there, or whatever they are, the wafers. I put some of the candy corn, so don't eat that candy corn, whoever's getting this, because I just basically stuffed it in there, you know. Well, I didn't, not like I used my hands or anything, but I did just pour it in there. So it's not going to be that clean. At least the chocolate is like covered, you know, it's individually packaged. But I love it because it says Happy Halloween on it. I did add this trim right here, and this trim was gifted to me by Jen, who is Strawberry Creams 39. Hey girl. So yeah, I'm just trying to use up some of the things that my friends have gifted me in the past Halloween season. And then I still have to put a dangle on this one, but I did put a dangle on this one. So I just strung some beads. Actually, I already did that a while ago, and then I added this this beautiful ribbon that was also gifted to me by Jen. So thank you, Jen. And I just made it's a one-sided ribbon, so I surprised myself that I was able to actually make a bow with the boo word actually right side up, right? So it's so pretty. I love this bow, and I don't have any more. So because I made a few bows. But yeah, so I used the trim here and then just a bow here. Just one of my spiders from my stash, and there you go, another quick and easy, you know, treat holder. I also have these jars right here that I had gotten. I believe it was either from Hobby Lobby or Michael's, I can't remember. I got this in a pack also. I can't remember if it was a pack of like 6 or 8. Anyway, in here I also used that trim that Jen gave me. I just used double-sided tape, the Alina Craft, which is super sticky. That works well for trims as well, instead of you having to hot glue it on there. And then I just put a little dangle. It's a witch hat there. I can't remember if this was gifted to me or not. Maybe. And anyway, you open it like that. It's one of those jars. And then in here I just have a bunch of dangles that I had created. These are just, you know, this is a bead that I had gotten from last year, I think, from Joann's. And I just made some dangles, and I'm going to show you some more of these because I did create some to put on another project, which I'm going to share with you. Okay, so that's another idea. You can just, you know, put whatever you want in there. Put some shreds, put some, like, you can put little tiny bows in there, candy, whatever you want to put in there. So that's going to go out too. All right, so going back to those bows that I created. Oh, here's another one. I shared this one. This is another one that I made. And this one, I didn't even decorate that flap that, you know, I was talking about that I created. I just put this on there. So there's some more bows that I'm going to send out. And then, let's see. I said speaking of bows. Okay, and then I created these. And these are containers that I got from, let me just show you. Where is my example? They look like this when you purchase them. And the little latch that's on here, I painted. It looks, when you purchase it, it comes with blue, and I don't really care for the blue. But I love the containers. Again, I got this from Amazon. It was like a pack of, I don't know, a lot. Like 10 maybe of them or something like that. So I love using these, just putting a little bit of shreds and then putting charms and whatnot. So that's what I did here. But I used these little presents that I created using, oh, let me show you the dies. So that was the angel wings bow, and then the present shaker die from KS Craft. They fit perfectly on this. I just added some ribbon vertically. Well, I'm using it vertically this way. You could also decorate it this way, but because of my present, I kind of wanted it this way. And it does have this little section here too, this little to hang, I guess, if you were using this like for your tools or something. You know, there's a hole there. I just added ribbon dangle that I made. I think this was last year for my Creative Mojo Wholesale Studio design team. But anyway, back to the KS Craft die. Here's that fun bow again. And I think I shared this already, right, you guys? But this is what I ended up doing with it. I put it on this this container. And this, the way I did this is I took a deco marker. This one here, Deco Color Premium Prime. It's by Marvy, and it's oil-based, and it paints, you know, a metallic silver. And yeah, it's a chisel tip, and all I did was just, you know, color it basically. So what you want to do is pop this off, pop off the top, and then go ahead and color it. You do have to make sure it dries very, very well, because it will come off. So this is how it looks like. You just pop it off, and then you just go over it. Let me just show you. It's super easy. It just shake it really well so it's nice and wet. And you're gonna have to do it in sections though, because of course you want it to dry, and you could even get it inside there. So that's how it looks, and it's metallic. Let me see if it's gonna pick up. It's really nice, you guys. It's like silver, but you just have to wait for that to dry. So I'll finish that up later, and you want it to dry overnight, maybe even, so that you know. So yeah, see, I painted the whole thing, and then I just have some stuff in there, just showing you, just sharing some of my charms. Whoops, there we go. So yeah, so I did that one, and then I did this one right here. So just similar charms in there. And then this was, I think I shared this one already. I had decorated it when I did my KS Craft design team video. And then here's another dangle that I made. This is felt ribbon. And then I just packaged one of them. I don't know if I have time to make another baggie like this, but I've shared this one also. This is the KS Craft skeleton, but this fits in there in this little bag that I made. So cute, right? So that's going to be going out as well. And then this one will be going out, but I already shared this one. But I was going to say, I know why I brought this out. I do have a video on this. This is from KS Craft, and it is the test tube die. And there's a test tube in there with sequins, but you could also use it to put your pokey tool. I'm thinking it'll probably stick out here if you're putting a bow, you know, depending on what kind of beads and stuff you're putting on your pokey tool. But you know, you can just put not foam, yeah, like foam or something you can stick the pokey tool on so that it's nice and centered. But yeah, that's I don't have time. I don't know if I'll have time to make more of these. So I did create some pokey tools. Let me show you that. And I kind of made my own packaging. And this is what I came up with. This is not done yet, but this is how I packaged it. So here's this pokey tool. So I was inspired by my friend Dina, who is This Mama Loves Crafty Cuteness, I think. She had made this for me last year, which I love. It's so colorful and beautiful. I didn't have these colored beads. I only had the black and white ones. I have pastel colored ones, but I really like the bright colors that she used here for, you know, for the occasion, for Halloween. So, yeah, I did mine. This one's a Jack Skellington, so I did want to keep it black and white. There's that bead from last year from Joann's, and then these beads that I had gotten from Michael's, and then of course the scribe pin, which is from what do you call it? Hobby Lobby, right? The scribe pins. This is the package right here, in case you're wondering. That is it. It's on sale actually this week. I have to go back and get some. But anyway, yeah, I love this. I finally got to use it because I've been using the turkey lancers. Remember these? These are the ones that I was using for my pokey tool. But then you have to, well, I like to wrap ribbon around that big loop. But here you don't have to, since it's a small loop. And then I just made this dangle. So here's another one of my dangles. And this Jack Skellington charm was gifted to me by Sandy. Hey girl, thank you so much. Sandy's, oh my goodness, planner shop. I'll leave her link. I'll try to remember. I'll leave her link in the description box. But yeah, so I'm sending this like that. Oh, so my packaging, I was inspired by this Daiso packaging right here. I bought this pen, which is so sticky here. I can't even, yuck. And I made my own design on it because it's one of those white pens that you can take apart and then you can stick your own design here. And Dina had recently given me some, what do you call it? Some cut-aparts? No, they're not cut-aparts. It's like an SVG file I think she has that she printed. It's like one of these. And I have to upload that video, but there's one that she gave me that has Kuromi on it. And so I made a Kuromi pen using the Daiso pen, and look at their packaging. So I did the same thing. I just used this as a template. I used my hole punch. I have a small one, a small hole punch and a big hole punch. So for this here, I used my regular hole punch, and then to create this, I used this hole punch, which is a tiny one. It's super tiny. And I punched here and I punched there. I punched here, punched here. After I used it as a template, of course, I just like traced the little holes on my paper that I cut the same size, and then I took I put it on my my trimmer, and then I just sliced, I trimmed it. I used my trimmer to create the cuts right here. That's how I did this one. And so it's very similar. This one's a little bit longer. I cut this down a little bit. So anyway, and then this one I'll be gifting, and that's just gonna go back in its package. But yeah, I was inspired by this, and I tried to recreate the packaging for my pokey tools, so it worked out. So yeah, I made a few of these, and let me show you how I packaged it. That's how it's going to be packaged. So here's one that I made. It's kind of hard to see there, but it's a witch themed one with a haunted house, purple bow, and then some more of my ribbon here from Bernadette, and my fluffy pom-pom trim here from Sophia Paper Sweets. Here's another witch one. I think it's pretty identical. No, not exactly. It's not identical, but it's very similar to this one. Again, I just used some trim here that I have from my stash. And here's one that I made, another pokey tool. This time I used those beads that, oh, and the beads that I used for these were gifted to me by my friend Bernadette, who is on Instagram. But she doesn't have a YouTube channel. And anyway, isn't that cute? So I just made a few of those. And then I just packaged some other ones that I made. You guys have seen this from my Crafty boutique, the little rosettes that I made, and I packaged that. And this is a topper that I made for also my Crafty boutique using the Boo Mail bundle. Super cute, but you know, this is more elaborate topper. This one's the more simple topper, and it's very similar to the one I did with this one. So I sized this a little bit wider than this one to accommodate this particular bag that I was using, because the rosettes are, you know, kind of wide. But these are going to be going out. I only have 2 of them. I don't have time to create more. And then I did create some memory decks cards. That's going to be going out. And this Kuromi right here, you guys, that was part of a packaging. I think it was from my daughter's headband. And I fussy cut it. And I put her right in front of the haunted house. And these are chipboard haunted house that I have in my stash. I just have a few of them with the chipboard ghost. And I can't remember if it's from Michael's or from Target. There were chipboard pieces that I think we all got one Halloween. Anyway, the base of it is a memory decks card, tombstone memory decks card that is also part of the Boo Mail bundle from my Crafty boutique. And I just decorated it with some flowers and trim. And that bow is also from my Crafty boutique. The No Tricks Just Treats is also one of the, what did she call them? Toppers? Or anyway, it's also from that Boo Mail. If you guys haven't gotten that digital kit, you need to, if you're still creating for Halloween. But yeah, that's my memory decks card that's already packaged, ready to go, similar to that one here. This one's using silver this time, but it's the same shape. You can kind of see it better here. It's a tombstone. There's that ghosty from my Crafty boutique. The Halloween. Wow, I can't remember. Oh yeah, that's also from my Crafty boutique, the digital. And then, right? I think so. And then this is KS Craft, the bow and the little skeleton. This Trick or Treat here, I can't remember. I I don't know, it was in my stash, and I just kind of layered it on top of each other. But anyway, because this is like dimensional here. But this was another die of mine. I'm not sure if it was KS Craft or not. But it just said trick or treat, and I was like, oh, it's perfect. I had made it a while ago, like a couple of years ago, maybe more. I used that trim again. And yep, so there's another fun packaging. Just used some trim from Michael's. Not trim, but this is ribbon. And it went perfectly. So I hope you guys are getting some ideas. These are just some packaging that I did for, again, for my outgoing boo mail. Thanks so much for watching and coming by my channel. And I hope the recipients enjoy just a little bit of boo mail that I'm sending them. I'll be adding more stuff, but this is probably all I'll be creating for Halloween. Well, I take that back. I do have something else, one more thing. But that's all I've made for now because I really need to send this out. So I hope you guys all enjoy your rest of the week, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh! One more thing. So I put together the, you know, those boxes from the Dollar Tree, the tombstone boxes. Look how cute this came out. I put it together. I added a chipboard skeleton right here, and that bow again from my KS Craft. I love that bow, as you can tell. And then I added the spider, which I think I need to add some more hot glue because it's not staying. Anyway, the spider here was gifted to me by Sandy. Thank you, Sandy, who is Sandy's planner. I have to put her link because I can't exactly remember, but it's Sandy Bryan. And she has a planner shop on Etsy, is it? I'll leave her link. Anyway, isn't that spider just, it's so neat. Look, it's like, it has like gems or something. It's really sparkly. So I'm not sure where she got that. That was from Allie or not, maybe. But yeah, I wasn't sure if it was gonna stay on there, but apparently it didn't stay. Here's another, this was a 2-pack that you assemble yourself, which is super easy to assemble from the Dollar Tree, these boxes. And all I did was add a bow. I hot glued a bow, and then again some chipboard pieces right here that I had gotten for my stash. I think from Target. I'm thinking it's Target. And then there's another skeleton, what is it, spider that I hot glued on there. Because I wasn't sure. I was going to put it here, but now that I see it's not really staying on there. So I might just stick it over here. I'm thinking. We'll see if I can figure this out. Maybe I'll use some Fabri-Tac. But yeah, it's really roomy though. It's like an inch and a half, I think. An inch and a half or an inch and a quarter. But if you guys were lucky enough to be able to find these at your Dollar Tree, yeah, these are great. You can fit a lot, and I've already filled this one with some trims. So anyway, that is it. That's my share. Thank you for coming by. Bye.